CertPunch practice round for CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate Exams 2026. 24 questions. Read the prompt, choose the best answer before the reveal, then listen for the exam logic behind it. Let's begin. Question 1 of 24. Which standards-based first-hop redundancy protocol is a Cisco-supported alternative to hot standby router protocol? Option A, TFTP. Option B, DHCP. Option C, VRRP. Option D, GLBP. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option C. Exam logic. VRRP is the industry standard alternative to Cisco proprietary HSRP. Other options are unrelated protocols, not FHRP alternatives. Question 2 of 24. What are 3 advantages of VLANs? Choose 3. Option A, they establish broadcast domains in switched networks. Option B, they can simplify adding, moving, or changing hosts on the network. Option C, they allow access to network services based on department, not physical location. They provide a method of conserving IP addresses in large networks. Option D, they provide a low-latency internetworking alternative to routed networks. Option E, they utilize packet filtering to enhance network security. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The correct answers are options A, B, and C. Why it works. VLANs create broadcast domains and simplify moves. The distractor in D confuses them with routing, and E misstates their function. Question 3 of 24. What are 3 reasons that an organization with multiple branch offices and roaming users might implement a Cisco VPN solution instead of point-to-point WAN links? Choose 3. Option A, reduced cost. Option B, increased security. Option C, reduced latency. Option D, scalability. Option E, better throughput. Option F, broadband incompatibility. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The correct answers are options A, B, and D. Key Q. VPNs offer cost savings, security, and scalability. C and E are distractors that confuse VPNs with physical links. Question 4 of 24. What command visualizes the general NetFlow data on the command line? Option A, show IP cache flow. Option B, show IP flow top talkers. Option C, show MLS sampling. Option D, show MLS NetFlow IP. Option E, show IP flow export. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. Behind the answer, the show IP cache flow command provides a general overview of NetFlow data. Other options show specific subsets like top talkers or sampling information. Question 5 of 24. What is the function of the command switchport trunk native VLAN 999 on a Cisco Catalyst switch? Option A, it designates VLAN 999 for untagged traffic. Option B, it creates a VLAN 999 interface. Option C, it blocks VLAN 999 traffic from passing on the trunk. Option D, it designates VLAN 999 as the default for all unknown tagged traffic. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Reasoning, this command designates VLAN 999 for untagged traffic on the trunk. Option D confuses this with the default VLAN for unknown traffic, which is not how native VLANs operate. Question 6 of 24. What information does a router running a link state protocol use to build and maintain its topological database? Choose 2. Option A, routing tables received from other link state routers. Option B, hello packets. Option C, SAP messages sent by other routers. Option D, TTL packets from designated routers. Option E, beacons received on point-to-point links. Option F, LSAs from other routers. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The correct answers are options B and F. What the exam tests here: hello packets discover neighbors, and LSAs flood the topology database. Other options describe different protocols or concepts, like SAP or TTL. Question 7 of 24. A switch is configured with all ports assigned to VLAN 2 with full duplex fast Ethernet to segment existing departmental traffic. What is the effect of adding switch ports to a new VLAN on the switch? Option A: more bandwidth will be required than was needed previously. Option B: IP address utilization will be more efficient. Option C: more collision domains will be created. Option D: an additional broadcast domain will be created. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option D. Exam logic. Each VLAN is a separate broadcast domain. Creating a new VLAN increases the total number of broadcast domains on the switch. Question 8 of 24. Which of the following correctly detail FTP and TFTP? Select 3. Option A: TFTP uses UDP port 69. Option B: TFTP does not require connection. Option C: FTP uses TCP port 20 and 21. Option D: only FTP is a server client type. Option E: TFTP supports authentication. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The correct answers are options A, B, and C. Why it works: TFTP uses UDP port 69 and is connectionless. FTP uses TCP ports 20 and 21. Question 9 of 24. Which of the following are correct in regards to the comparisons between the IPv4 header and the IPv6 header? Select 3. Option A: the IPv6 header has more of fields and the processes are more complex. Option B: the size of the IPv6 header is larger. Option C: checksum field is not in the IPv6 header. Option D: in the IPv6 header, the source address field is 64 bits. Option E: the IPv6 header has less fields and processes are easier than IPv4. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The correct answers are options B, C, and E. Key cue: the correct answers verify that IPv6's header is larger, lacks a checksum, and is simpler. The ambiguity comes from the flawed original question text, which confuses Florabelle with flow label. Question 10 of 24. Which statement is correct regarding the operation of DHCP? Option A: if an address conflict is detected, the address is removed from the pool and an administrator must resolve the conflict. Option B: a DHCP client uses a gratuitous ARP to detect a DHCP server. Option C: if an address conflict is detected, the address is removed from the pool for an amount of time configurable by the administrator. Option D: if an address conflict is detected, the address is removed from the pool and will not be reused until the server is rebooted. Option E: a DHCP client uses a ping to detect address conflicts. Option F: a DHCP server uses a gratuitous ARP to detect DHCP clients. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option A. Behind the answer: if a DHCP server detects an IP address conflict, it removes the address from the pool, requiring an administrator to resolve the issue. Question 11 of 24. Refer to the exhibit. An attempt to deny web access to a subnet blocks all traffic from the subnet. Which interface command immediately removes the effect of ACL 102? Option A: no IP access group 102 out. Option B: no IP access class 102 in. Option C: no IP access list 102 in. Option D: no IP access class 102 out. Option E: no IP access group 102 in. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option A. Reasoning. The correct answer proves the specific syntax to remove an ACL applied to outbound traffic. The distractors fail because they use incorrect commands, like access class instead of access group. Question 12 of 24. The serial 0 interface of the router was shut down with the shutdown command. If you execute the show interface serial 0 command, which of the following results is displayed? Option A. Serial 0 is administratively down and line protocol is down. Option B. Serial 0 is down and line protocol is up. Option C. Serial 0 is down and line protocol is administratively down. Option D. Serial 0 is down and line protocol is down. Option E. Serial 0 is up and line protocol is down. Option F. Serial 0 is up and line protocol is up. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. What the exam tests here. The correct answer proves the output for an administratively shut down interface. The distractors are traps for other states, like link failure or protocol mismatch. Question 13 of 24. Which of the following is used to obtain the host name from the IP address with DNS lookup? Option A, forward lookup. Option B, reverse lookup. Option C, resolver. Option D, NAT. Option E, DHCP. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Reverse lookup converts an IP address to a host name. The trap is confusing it with forward lookup, which maps names to IP addresses. Question 14 of 24. Which two types of NAT addresses are used in a Cisco NAT device? Choose two. Option A, inside local. Option B, outside private. Option C, inside global. Option D, inside private. Option E, external global. Option F, external local. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The correct answers are options A and C. Why it works. Cisco NAT uses inside local and inside global address definitions. The other options are not standard NAT terminology. Question 15 of 24. Which of the following is IPv6's loopback address? Option A, ::1/128. Option B, ::/128. Option C, FF00::8. Option D, 2000::3. Option E, FE80::10. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option A. Key Q/128 is the IPv6 loopback address. The other options are different address types, like unspecified or link local. Question 16 of 24. Which conversion method registered in advance to connect pre-converted local address with the post-converted local address in a one-to-one relationship? Option A, static NAT transformation. Option B, overload conversion. Option C, prefix length conversion. Option D, dynamic NAT conversion. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. Behind the answer. Correct answer defines static NAT as a manual one-to-one IP mapping. The trap is confusing it with dynamic NAT, which uses a pool of addresses. Question 17 of 24. Which statement about access lists that are applied to an interface is true? Option A, you can apply only one access list on any interface. Option B, you can place as many access lists as you want on any interface. Option C, you can configure one access list per direction per Layer 3 protocol. Option D, you can apply multiple access lists with the same protocol or in different directions. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option C. Reasoning. Correct answer states the ACL rule of one per protocol per direction. The trap is allowing unlimited or multiple lists, which violates this fundamental rule. Question 18 of 24. Refer to the exhibit. The big time router is unable to authenticate to the little time router. What is the cause of the problem? Option A. The passwords do not match on the two routers. Option B. The usernames are incorrectly configured on the two routers. Option C. With CHAP authentication, one router must authenticate to another router. The routers cannot be configured to authenticate to each other. Option D. CHAP authentication cannot be used on a serial interface. Option E. The routers cannot be connected from interface S0/0 to interface S0/0. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option A. What the exam tests here? Correct answer identifies CHAP authentication failure due to mismatched passwords. The trap is confusing the process as username or interface specific. Question 19 of 24. Syslog was configured with a level 3 trap. Which 4 types of logs would be generated? Choose 4. Option A, emergencies. Option B, alerts. Option C, critical. Option D, errors. Option E, warnings. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The correct answers are options A, B, C, and D. Exam logic. Correct answer identifies the severity levels included in level 3, errors. The distractors represent lower severity levels that would not be captured by a level 3 trap. Question 20 of 24. Which 3 statements about RSTP are true? Choose 3. Option A. RSTP port states are blocking, discarding, learning, or forwarding. Option B. RSTP significantly reduces topology reconverging time after a link failure. Option C. RSTP expands the STP port roles by adding the alternate and backup roles. Option D. RSTP provides a faster transition to the forwarding state on point-to-point links than STP does. Option E. RSTP uses the same timer-based process as STP on point-to-point links. Option F. RSTP also uses the STP proposal agreement sequence. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The correct answers are options B, C, and D. Why it works. The correct answers prove that RSTP reduces convergence time, adds new port roles, and offers faster forwarding. The elimination cue is the fact that RSTP supersedes STP's timers and proposal process. Question 21 of 24. Which of the following is correct for IPsec communication mode? Select 2. Option A. Transport mode encrypts only data sections of packets. Option B. Tunnel mode encrypts the entire packet. Option C. Tunnel mode encrypts only data part of packet. Option D. Transport mode encrypts the entire packet. Option E. Encrypt the entire packet together with transport mode and tunnel mode. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The correct answers are options A and B. Key cue. The correct answers prove that transport mode encrypts only the payload, while tunnel mode encrypts the entire packet. The trap is confusing the scope of encryption between the two modes. Question 22 of 24. Which command can you enter to verify that a 128-bit address is live and responding? Option A, traceroute. Option B, ping IPv6. Option C, telnet. Option D, ping. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. Behind the answer. The correct answer proves that ping IPv6 tests IPv6 reachability. Distractor D is eliminated because it tests IPv4, and distractor C is for service connectivity, not basic reachability. Question 23 of 24. Which two spanning tree port states does RSTP combine to allow faster convergence? Choose two. Option A, discarding. Option B, blocking. Option C, forwarding. Option D, listening. Option E, learning. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The correct answers are options B and D. Reasoning. The correct answers prove that RSTP merges blocking and listening into a single discarding state to speed up convergence. Distractor E is eliminated because learning is a distinct state in RSTP. Question 24 of 24. Which of the following items can be confirmed by the command show SNMP chassis? Option A, security model. Option B, manager IP address. Option C, serial number. Option D, agent IP address. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option C. What the exam tests here? The show SNMP chassis command displays hardware-specific information, including the device serial number. The other options are SNMP configuration or trap details, not chassis data.